Hello everyone, today I'm going to be making a video about Playable's abilities, but only about the ones that can be purchased through coins. Now, there are in total 22 abilities that can be purchased through coins in Playable, and you can see them on your screen right now. Rapture again is obtainable by a spin, but let's not count that. But I will still explain Rapture later on in the video. But now, what I want to start with, we're not going to talk about dash, super jump, platform, quad jump, and the reason being very simple. They're not worth being used, guys. These abilities are really bad, and I don't see any way that you could use them effectively, like to get you wins or kills. So yeah, let's just get into our first ability, which is Invisibility. So, what does Invisibility do? Well, you go invisible, hence the name. But the best way to use it, is, let's say a ball is coming at you and then there's someone near you, right? And you wanna kill them. Right as the ball is about to hit you, you press Q and you go invisible. And I will demonstrate in the game once we get into it. So let's just cut there. Okay, I'll just try to make the ball come to me. Alright, no, this is not the best example I can give. So I will just play normally right here. Right? See what I mean? There you go. That is the most perfect example I can ever give you. The ball's about to hit you, you go invisible. And the thing is, most of the people that die to this will just get caught off guard. So, like, it's not the strongest way to use it, but I think it's the best way to use it because it's the most effective and it gets you a lot of kills, if that makes sense. But I just killed my teammate right there, I think, which is fine, right? So in maybe team game modes, you don't want to use invisibility because you end up killing your teammates way more often, or all the time actually. I'll just give you more examples. So just get into classic mode after this, and I will show there as well. Alright, so another thing about, see what I did there? I just pressed the button and the guy behind me died. Anyway, another thing about invisibility is you never really want to waste it. Unless it is necessary for you to, hey, like, I'm not going to hit the ball, it's going so fast, that's when you use invisibility. But as I did right there, the ball was coming at me really slowly and then I just wasted my ability, right? But it has a really short cooldown, so it's fine. See, there you go. I personally wouldn't use invisibility. It's kind of fun to use though, now that I think about it. But yeah, now let's get on to the next one. Alright, the next ability we should use should be a Thunder Dash, right? Okay, so invisibility, I think, is very cheesy. Invisibility is very cheesy. It doesn't get you many kills, but I guess it's there. Right now, let's move on from invisibility to the next two abilities, and those abilities being Thunder Dash and Blink. Now, you may ask yourself, why the hell is including a Thunder Dash and Blink in the same category? Well, it's very simple actually. Both of them are literally just dashes. Thunder Dash is a dash, Blink is a dash. Different names, sure, like Thunder Dash fancy name, Blink fancy name, but both of them accomplish the same exact thing. Blink is a little bit faster than Thunder Dash, which is why I will use Blink. Don't waste your coins on Thunder Dash, guys. Basically, in how dashing works, when your character is standing like this, it will not dash. I mean, I don't know why I'm pressing the button right now. We're in the lobby anyway, but let's say we're in the game. You try to dash, it will not dash. You need to go, you need to move your character basically. Let's say your character is moving forward, it will dash forward. Let's say your character is moving right, it will dash right, and so on and so forth. And once we get into the game, I'll show you guys better. Alright, now that we're in the game, see, look, I'm standing, I'm dashing. No, it's not working. Okay, I'm gonna go to the right now. Boom, dashes to the right. Left, forward, and you can see how that works, right? Okay, now I'll just explain how, or the best way to use it. Essentially, exactly like that. The ball is coming at you, you need to dash towards someone else and then hit the ball to them. That was not the best attempt, not gonna lie, but worth a try. Yeah, essentially, I'm pretty sure you guys can understand. It's not hard to understand, really. Essentially, how that works is how I use it just now. when the ball is coming at you, that's the best time to use blink. Maybe when the ball is going really slow, don't use blink then. When the ball is on medium speed, then use it. But when the ball is going really fast, right? Unless your ping is like 20 and your reaction time is godlike, you will most of the time die while blinking. So when the ball is going this slow, you never want to use blink. When the ball is on a decent speed, that's when you want to use it. See, right there, I tried to dash, but then I forgot that you can't dash while standing still. So yeah, let's just try to get some clips, and I'll move on to the next ability. There you go. And there you go. Perfect. Alright, now let's move on to the next ability. The ability being Wind Cloak. Again, to be quite honest with you guys, Wind Cloak is as bad, if not worse, than these 5 abilities right here. Because, legit, what it says in the description, manifest an aura of winds, yeah, fancy words, increase speed and jump boost for a long time. The long time part is not very true because it's not a very long time. Basically, if you guys have ever used the Reaper, which I'm gonna get to soon, it's basically a Reaper at maximum stacks. But Reaper doesn't give you a jump boost, it only gives you a speed boost. So, I personally cannot see this being very good, but we will give it our best try. Right now, to give you guys better visual of how the ability works, just press the button. Look, I'm faster and I can jump quicker, or I can jump higher. I can't even jump higher, I'm not sure to be honest with you, but yeah, I mean, I know how this ability works, I've used it before, but using it again makes me not wanna really try this ability out further, because let's say, basically, a huge minus for this ability, let's say you just press the button and the ball never comes to you, then what? Alright, let's just move on again to the next ability. Now, Shadow Step. What does Shadow Step do? Shadow Step is a very, very cool ability which has a lot of potential, but I feel like it is very poorly executed, or the ability just is not fast enough, if that makes sense. Basically, what you can do with it is, it's essentially the same as Blink and Dash, it's just a lot cooler. And basically, I'll just show you guys in game. Alright, again, the only way you should be using this ability in reality, or in theory, is when the ball is coming at you, that's when you use it. Okay, the ball is coming at me, I'm just gonna use it. Okay. Essentially, that's how you use it, but the guy was AFK. So, most of the time, that will not be a kill, and unless they really suck. But, again, you could catch them with the element of surprise. And, again, look, when the ball is going that fast, the ability is essentially useless. Alright, to explain this ability further, basically, my 2 tips would be, never use this ability when the ball is going really fast. And like that works as well, but again, the guy was AFK. So when the ball is going really fast, using this ability is essentially just suicide. Unless you just press the F button, I guess. But it never really gives you any benefit when you use it. So just use this ability when the ball is on a decent speed. Again, you wouldn't want to use this ball, or you wouldn't want to use this ability when the ball is going really fast. I just do this. Do that, but then it doesn't do anything. Well, most of the time, that's what it is. It doesn't do anything. So that's why the ability just sucks. And I would not recommend to waste your coins, since if you do play Blade Ball regularly, you will not see this ability being used at all. There you go. So basically, the guy did not know where I was, and I just killed him that way. So yeah, could be good, but I wouldn't bother with it. There you go. That's how you can keep up with Reaper, I guess, but it's not the best. The next ability is Freeze. Oh! So, in my opinion, the most underrated ability in the game, guys, is Freeze. most of the people think freeze fucking sucks. Now, freeze may suck, but let's say we don't have enough money to afford infinity. Well, freeze is literally the same as infinity with a cooldown. Well, okay, I'll just show you guys what I mean. When the ball is coming at you, right? That's when you wanna press freeze. When the ball is red, that's when you wanna press freeze. And then you just shoot at the person and hopefully they die. Okay, there you go. To be honest, I have no idea how the ball went to him, but it works. As you can see, freeze's cooldown freeze cooldown is kind of not low, which I think they should buff, by the way, because the cooldown is way too high for an ability that's not very good. To be honest, it's very fun to use, don't get me wrong, but it's not the best, especially when there's 4 people alive and you have freeze. What are you gonna do? Well, hope for the best. Let's try to use the same strategy so you guys can understand it, because in my opinion that's actually the single best way to use the ability, because I don't see how you could use it to benefit yourself any other way. But the thing is, when the ball is coming at you this slow, don't use it. It's a waste, alright? You will not kill anyone with that. It's just better to hit the ball and then just move on with your life. And again, this ability should be used when the ball is decently fast or really fast, but only when it's coming at you. I'm gonna use it now. Okay, where's it going? There you go. 2 main things about freeze. You never wanna use it when the ball is going really slow. You only wanna use it when the ball has decent speed or is really fast. Now, many players, I mean, from my experience, even I have 1,200 wins, right? Even people that have more wins than me don't know how to aim the ball. So basically, you use your cursor and then point it at a person and the ball goes to them. See, look, he's doing the exact same thing as I am. Basically, even if someone is standing in front of you, you just put your cursor on them and the ball only goes to them. See, look, I'm gonna put the cursor here, boom, the ball goes there. And that's kind of necessary to know, considering you're using this ability and you don't want the ball to go to a person in front of you, because the person in front of you will probably react in time. So yeah, that's all I want to say about this ability, so let's just move on to the next one. Alright, now let's move on to the next ability, and that ability being swap. Now, swap is a very, very, very cheesy ability that basically most of the time tilts the person that you're gonna use it against. So how does it work? The same thing I showed you for freeze, how you aim your cursor. Basically, that's half true in this case. Well, how is it half true? Well, if you don't aim the ability at all, the ability will automatically teleport you to the person that's receiving the ball. Let's say you're hitting the ball, you're hitting the ball to someone, and you just press teleport, it will teleport you to them. And I will show you how that works in game. Right, so main things about this ability, you never want to use it when the ball is going really slow. When the ball is on decent speed, that's when you want to use it, and I'll show you guys how that works. Because when the ball is going really slow, then the person that you're going to use it against will have enough time to react to your swap. So it's just essentially makes your ability being wasted. So yeah, let's just try it. And that's another way to use it, I guess. But most of the time you're not use this if you're not be cheesy, so the way I use it just now may be effective, but not really. Also, another thing, this ability takes a long time to get used of, or get used to. Because it's like a very unique ability that basically it actually just, it looks very cheesy and unskilled, but in reality you need your timings. Because if you cannot time it, then it doesn't work. Moving on to swap to Forcefield. Now, what does Forcefield do? Forcefield basically protects you. So let's say the ball is coming at you. Oh, you didn't click it. Well, you use force field, and the force field redirects the ball to I don't know what direction, but it does whatever it does. So yeah, I'll just get in the game and show you guys. Alright, now, so when to use this ability. When I use this ability, when the ball is coming at you at a decent speed or really fast. You never want to use it when the ball is coming at you really slowly, because then it is an absolute waste. See, like this, the ball's coming at you really slowly. You just click, click. Let's see if the ball. See what I mean? Basically in lobbies like this, the ball rarely ever goes really fast because the players are just not good enough. So again, while it is very good to use this ability only when the ball is going really fast, the ball rarely ever goes really fast here. See, look, now I have it on and I'm just chilling here. See, again, when the ball hits the shield, the ball goes like faster than it would go when you normally block it. So, and most of the time, that catches people off guard, and they're like, "Oh, the ball is actually going so fast," and then they die to it, like that girl did. See, there you go. I caught the guy off guard. But it's very bad in duels, so I would suggest not to use it. In standoffs, never use it. Because then what happens is essentially you're just gifting your person the win, because Forcefield breaks very easily when you're on standoff, because pretty sure it takes like a couple of hits and then it breaks. I don't know how long it takes. It's not duration based, by the way. Yeah, sure, the ability runs out or disappears after a certain amount of time, but when the ball also hits you for a certain amount, which, sorry, I don't know what amount it is, it just breaks. Hey, there you go. Again, that's how that works. I'll just move on to the next ability after this game, which is Reaper. Finally, an exciting one, huh, guys? Okay, so what does Reaper do? Let's read the description first. It's a passive ability. What does passive ability mean? Well, passive ability literally just means that it's always active and you cannot just press Q and use it. So, get faster and speed the ball up more on hit every time you kill another player in a match, stacking up to 5. So, you could say that this ability is very skill based because it is dependent on how many kills you have. Well, you can cheese this. How you can cheese it? Let's say you're in a server and you've been in the server for like what, 20 minutes? And you just know how good each person is. Or you know that there's like AFKs. What you want to do is you hit your pass or you hit the ball to an AFK person, so you get your stacks, or to a person that's less good. So I'll just try to do it and then we'll be back. And there you go. You guys saw the effect right there. Now look, I'm faster, which is really good, by the way. With this ability, you always want to be moving around. Just standing still like this, it is really bad. So you just move around like this and hope that you get the ball. There we go. Now we have second kill. Now I'm much faster than a normal person, which makes Infinity be really weak against me, by the way, because I just run around. So just hope that I don't die. There we go. Now I'm max stacks, or not maximum. I have 3, which is, let's face it, the most you will get in a match is 3. Alright, now let's move on to our next ability, which is Raging Deflection. Now, what does Raging Deflection do? Basically, Raging Deflection is a block which just increases the speed by a ton. So when the ball is coming at you, instead of just using block, you use the raging deflection and speed the ball up really fast. Now, when to use it, you always want to use the ability when the ball is going. Basically, any speed works. See, there you go. Any speed works on this, but if you're willing to do, or if you're willing to use the ability when the ball is going really slowly, preferably you want to use it against a person that's really close to you. Not like in front of you or whatever, because then that way the person will know that the ball is gonna go to them and they're gonna hit it. So preferably you use it to a person that's next to you, behind you, whatever. So the thing I like doing is, with raging deflection, let's say a ball is coming after me, I jump and then I use it, because that way I think might be a placebo thing or might be just a feeling based, but it just makes the ball go faster, I think. It just feels like it goes faster. See, this person knew, and that's why you don't want to use an ability next to, or you don't want to use the ability against someone that's literally next to you. And look, that guy used it and he caught me off guard. Right now, let's try to do this things I said, and then there you go. And preferably, again, you want to be close to the person that you're shooting the ball to, because if the, let's say you're here and you're using the ability against a person that's over here, there you go, again, another good example. You're using, like, you're here and then you're shooting it over there, it's not gonna work. So even in the middle, you always want to be close to a person that you're using it against. So yeah, let's just try to play this round out and then we move on to the next ability. Because this ability is very simple, yet very effective, and it's very fun. But the cooldown on this is very long, so I recommend to not waste it. So yeah, again, look, it works flawlessly. But I think against better players, it works less so, but still catches people off guard, which is really good. So yeah, so now, in our list, the next ability is Flash Counter. Again, a very fun ability. How does Flash Counter work? Well, it's literally the same as Raging Deflect. Not really, I kind of lied to you. Basically, the description says return to the sender while locking them in place. If you use it right now, it doesn't work. Alright. So it doesn't speed the ball up at all. So again, do not use it when the ball is going at you really slowly, or slowly even. You wanna use it when it's going like that speed. Not too, I mean, if it's like, it doesn't matter how fast it's going. If it goes really fast, even better for you. Decent speed is also amazing, but like that speed is not it. We want way faster than that. So yeah, there you go. And again, I forgot to mention, and this thing made me realize, sometimes when you do that, it's not an instant kill. They will most of the time hit the ball, and what you want to do is you need to spam your, basically you need to spam F and your left click in order to kill them. Now there's more mechanics to just clashing than whatever, which I will explain later, but for now that's all you need to know. Again, look, I wasted the ability for no reason. And there you go. And always make sure that when you jump to that person, you press F. Because let's say the person just redirects the ball to you, then you will redirect the ball to them. Because sometimes they're like, oh, I'll just press F key and I will live. And they will not expect you to also press F key. So I can go into details. Basically, maybe in the future I can make videos about, like, an entire video about one ability if you guys are interested. But till then we will just leave with this, with short and sweet explanations. There you go. See, I pressed F and she died instantly. Like, look, she reacted by pressing F, but then I also pressed F. And look, we won the game. Alright, now let's move on to the next ability, which is Telekinisis. Another fun one, guys. See, look, all of these ones are really fun. Okay. Telekinisis. What does Telekinisis do? Stop the ball in its tracks and change its target, increasing the ball speed as well. So what that doesn't tell you is you can target person with this. So again, you don't want to use the ability when the ball is going really slow, because it is a waste. So again, you want to use it when the ball is going decent speed or really fast, because that's what you want to. Okay, how you can aim. Basically, you put your cursor on someone and then you just press Q. That's all you need to do. You put your Q or your cursor on someone and then just press Q. But whenever someone uses this ability, you can't. Okay, there you go. Let's wait for the ball to go on decent speed, and I will use it. Alright. There you go. See, the person is being targeted. But in my opinion, Telekinisis is a very easy ability to dodge. Or not dodge, but to block, I guess. But some people get caught off guard by it, which is very good. So the next one is Pool. Now, the most hated ability in the game besides Infinity. Okay. So how does Pool work? Literally the name, it pulls the ball towards you. How to use Pool? Well, this ability is very, very cheesy. It is very, 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 very cheesy. Basically, I think the person's scared of me. There you go. There you go. That is legit how Pool works. And now let's just move on to the next ability, because that ability is kind of simple but fun. Pulse. Pulse. The most boring ability in the game. Release a pulse which disables using abilities for a short time. Alright, let's see what it does. Let's see what it does, guys. No one can use abilities. Wow. This is so cool. Damn, I don't have abilities either. Oh my god, that's so amazing. I'm having so much fun right now. Yeah, guys, don't buy this. Don't buy it. Unless you wanna own every ability that can be purchased by coins, sure. But other than that, I don't see the purpose of it. Since the abilities being disabled part lasts for a very short time. Again, look, I disabled it. Wait a minute. Is this ability not global anymore? See, I'm discovering it with you guys. So you need to be around people to disable their abilities. I understand. Alright, you know what? I will explain it more then, I guess. Let's work. Alright, let's read the description again. Release a pulse. But okay, you know what? Let's just do one more. Let's just do one more round of this, and we will move on. Because I'm very curious. Okay, so let's do it here. Yeah, there's legit. Yeah, okay, they changed it. All right, so that just proves it further that guys, don't spend your coins on this really bad ability, because it just simply sucks. It doesn't last for a very long time. It's not global anymore. So only like around you players get affected, or only the players that are around you get affected by the disability. And that's not very good, because sometimes the players are very spread up and you can't really control it, you know? There you go. See, I got what? 2 people there, even though I was around like so many. Right. Anyway, let's move on, alright? Let's move on. Hi guys, this is me from the future. And basically, at that time of recording that video that I just made, I didn't know how Hellhook worked, because it's a new ability and not everyone is using it. The people that are using it are actually kind of good at it. Some are not. But from what I've seen, a lot of people are good at it that are using the ability in the first place. So now I'm here to explain it, how it works to you. So Hellhook has 2 ways of using it, and both of them are really good, guys. This is actually a really good ability that no one's using it, because It's actually a really hard one. So, not a really hard one, but a decent hard one. Now, I'm gonna get into the game, and then I will show you guys further. All right, so I'm gonna hit the ball now. Gonna use the hook. See, as lucky as that was, you guys understood the purpose of that, right? Basically, when I hit the hook, or when I hit the ball, basically when I hit the ball towards that person, I just used the hook like a tiny bit later to then, when they think they're gonna hit the ball, in reality they get dragged away from hitting the ball and they end up dying to it, which is, in theory, the only or the one of two things that hell hook is good for. And the second thing, you can hook the person towards you when they're gonna, like this, basically. When they hit the ball, you just hook them towards you, and then you just kill them right after. There you go. Again, I've kind of mastered this ability now. It is very fun. It's my favorite ability so far. I used to use Absolute Confidence a lot. Now, this ability is on top of my list. And they just bit me in the butt. Anyway, two ways of using it. One way you guys just saw, and the other way is when they hit the ball, you just pull them towards you, and then you guys clash. And you only do that when you're good at clashing, okay? Otherwise, you will probably end up dying. So yeah, let's just get back to the present. Now, our next ability is Absolute Confidence. Boom, finally. There you go. Absolute Confidence, basically, unleash a server-wide taunt, forcibly drawing every parried ball towards you for a certain amount of time. So basically, the ball always comes to you whenever you use Absolute Confidence, but be careful, guys, don't want to waste it. Boom, now I used it, right? So now, how do you do it? Preferably, you target one person with it. You target one person, and then target another one. There you go. Again, you go for one person, but you ran out. Alright, okay. Let's try it again. Look, one person, target one person, switch. There you go. See, this ability is very easy for how strong it is. Let's go on to our next ability, which is the one that we just died to. Martyrdom. I don't know how to pronounce that. Tell me in the comments. Thank you. It's a passive ability like Reaper, which means if you press Q, it doesn't get used. How it works. Explode into bursts of energy on death and force the ball to target and debuff your killer. Basically, you guys know how in servers there are some people that are AFK. Those people use this ability, so that way maybe they get lucky and they get kills with that ability. So this ability, I don't think you should ever buy it or spend your coins on it because it's very useless unless you're in a clan and you're trying to go AFK and farm. So look, now I'm gonna die and you guys will see how it works because literally, like, I don't know how else to show you guys. So let's speed the ball up. Die. There we go. That's it, guys. Now we move on to the next ability. Now that that's out of the way, let's move on to the next ability, which is Community Zero. Okay, what does Community Zero do? Let's read the description first. Place down a portal only visible to you. When the ball is used again, when the ability is used again, the ball is teleported to the portal. Basically, as it says, you place down portal anywhere on the map, and then when you press Q again, the ball teleports in the portal and comes flying out, targeting a specific person. Now, can you choose the person is targeting? Yes, you can. Again, you just hover your cursor over the person you want to get targeted, you want to target, and then just press Q. And preferably, you want to use the ability when the ball is going decent speed or fast. You never want to use it when the ball is going slow because the ability is way less effective than it can be. This ability is again very cheesy, but it's also very good. It's like Pool, but on steroids. So, at the start of the round, you place down the portal, and then get a kill. Okay, so now do that. There we go. Perfect. Now you gotta kill, you wait for the cooldown, you place down the portal again, and then rinse and repeat. Start the round, place down it, there you go. We did it. Now let's wait for the ball to go on decent speed. I will still try to aim it. There we go. See, the ability is actually very good. Alright, the final ability being Rapture. Now, Rapture is not purchasable like coins, but it is on the spin. The chances of it, 2%, which is fine, I guess. Maybe most people have it. But basically, this ability is incredibly nerfed. It is not very good to use. But again, it is very like mid. Basically, Raging Deflection and ability, or Raging Deflect and Rapture are the exact same abilities, but Rapture basically curves the ball, and you can catch people off guard quicker or better with this one. So basically, how you wanna use it is, preferably you wanna use it basically same way you use Raging Deflection. You wanna use it next to a person or very very close to a person. So let's see when the ball comes to me, and then I will. There we go. And again, you need to aim the ball with your cursor, or else it is not as effective as it should be. See, look. I did it next to a person, but they knew, so yeah. Okay, cool. There you go. The guy was near me, and I used Rapture, and he never saw what hit him. So yeah. Alright, so we're done with all the abilities. Thank you guys for watching. Okay, so I'll give my final opinion on this. So, which ability should you spend your coins on? Well, well, if you want to grind it out, I'll be very honest. Absolute Confidence is the best ability you can get with coins. Also, Hellhook is not bad. Pull is not bad. Reaper is not bad. Raging Deflect is not bad. Basically, every ability has its own weaknesses and strong points. But I feel like Absolute Confidence, if you are absolutely confident, has 0 weak points. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want more videos like this, just let me know. And yeah, bye bye.